Hey guys, it's Ben, and this is just a quick kind of an update on what I've done. So as you can see, I have, first and foremost, I've added some doors with some sort of intricate little detailing here. There's no thickness, so you can see the edge of it here. I'll probably change that. But yeah, so that's cool. I did some really simple doors and door handles. I don't think I'm ever gonna see them from like up close like this, so I don't think they really need to look super awesome. You maybe see them from back here, just kind of make sure I have the basic shape and location. And then, let's see, I added these floorboards. I think that's what they're called. Really, really simple. And then also going around the bottom of here. So that just made it look a little bit better. I did these and these. So this whole entire teller window is finished, I think. Also, these used to be one piece and I've separated them out, and what I did was I basically just I kind of put them down like this just to kind of make them go around the leg, so to speak. And I also reduced the geometry so it's not as heavy. There aren't as many faces and vertices, so that's cool. I also did the same thing here, so you may not be able to remember, but this had a lot more faces, so it was just unnecessarily complex. Not complex, it was just unnecessarily heavy. And I did the same thing with these lights, so it still looks probably a bit heavy, but previously it was quite a bit heavier, and there's no point in having it like that. So I also added a potted plant. So these are two separate little things here, and these are just cylinders that I just kind of shaped, and I will probably add some more just kind of randomly. I'm not sure. I might add little green spheres that are just various different versions of spheres, squished or stretched or pulled, and kind of put those where I think clumps of leaves would be. It's definitely, I'm not going to put leaves on there for sure. I might even leave it like this, and I would basically use this to maintain consistency with the shape of the branches and the trunk, and then I would kind of manually just draw in whatever shape I felt would work for the leaves. But I think maybe some big spheres, or not big, but some spheres that would indicate where clumps of leaves would be. I think that could be a really nice way to do it too. But it would basically keep this plant, generally speaking, always looking roughly the same. And let's see, I went ahead, I got rid of the second level because I had a lot of issues with it. So one thing I did was I took the floor, and in this direction, which would, I guess in this case, be the Z direction, but in this direction, I snapped it to the edge of this door. So both of the walls are snapped to the edge of these window areas. I did the same with the back wall and the same with this ceiling piece. Now, these are on a reference layer, so I can flip it on and off visibility. I can So like if my camera's over here, it would be good to have a wall here. But if I want my camera to be over here, if I have this turned on, it blocks my view. So here is just a really easy way to turn it on and off. And let's see. I replaced all of the chairs with the good chair, so they're all a reasonable kind of density. All of these, and as you can see, this guy I added here. So right now he's kind of looking in the direction of these guys coming in. It's not going to be like that. I just feel like the more little characters I have in there, the better. As long as it doesn't slow down the performance of my computer. So that's about all I've really done on here. I say all I've done, but yeah, replacing all the chairs, reducing the density of these things, separating, doing the doors, the door handles, the plant with the pot, adding this guy in the pose. It's actually been quite a lot of work, but nothing so much that I wanted to record. I just wanted to work and just give an update on what it's looking like so far. So as far as what's left to do, yeah, I might add little bubble kind of spheres to indicate where the leaves are. I may add maybe 2 more mannequins to act as other tellers, and then do the computers and some little, like I said, card swipey machines. Still need to do some pamphlets and some pamphlet holders. I may still want to redo the door handles because I just don't like the way they look, even though, again, it totally doesn't matter. It's just like, it's going to be so far away that it's not going to make a difference. I still want to do another plant here, and I still do want to do a second floor, a second level, and it would just run from this wall to this wall to this wall. And then the other thing that I'm considering is I may want to see this from the outside. So I may do a sidewalk, import a car model from Turbo Squid or some other, just a free car model, it doesn't really matter which kind of car it is. Or I could just do a quick block out of a dump truck, or an F-150, or a moving van, or a taxi. Like, I don't even know what city this is. This could be a made-up city like DC. It could be a real city like Marvel. I don't know. But I could do a sidewalk with people outside, and then these would be the these would be the windows that you would see, because they are windows after all. And then I'd do some brick, which the brick would just be done in Photoshop, but I'd kind of model out, maybe air conditioning units, or it's a modern kind of a bank with glass windows and a bunch of levels, and maybe it's an older one from 100 years ago where the windows are arched and ornate. And that would all go on, the whole exterior street-facing wall would also go on a layer that I could turn off and on just like this. So, okay. So I could turn it on and make it visible if I want to have a street view. And then I could turn it off when I'm ready to start going in and, because it would be blocked right now from this angle. So that's a bunch of stuff I could do. I probably am going to do the exterior because I think it would make the model a lot better, and it would give me more flexibility, because we do start with an exterior shot of the bank. So that's going to be a lot of work, and I don't know how much work it's going to be or how long it's going to add to my timeline. But I think it's looking pretty good so far. I still need to maybe put some, put some more picture frames back here. And because I think this is a pretty good update as far as showing you what I've done instead of actually doing the modeling. And obviously I'm a little bit long-winded, so it takes a while for me to explain stuff and show things. So I think probably the next update or two at least are going to be similar, where I'm going to work off of camera and then I'll just come in and show what I've done. And the other thing I did was I did put together, I got the movie Mo Money, and it's a pretty terrible movie unless you like the Wayans brothers. And if you do, that's totally fine. They have a certain brand of comedy. But these are about the only pictures of Stacey Dash I could find that were usable. I was looking for something more like here's an angry picture. This kind of looks scary. But I like this one because it's from a little bit low angle looking up at her. So you can see like the way her nose and eyes are. This one's good because, you can see the way her cheek would go on the side from a 3/4. I love this one right here because it's actually from behind her ear. Obviously she's got some huge hair because it's the mid-90s. But yeah, like a side view of behind, like this one is awesome because these kind of angles can be really, really tricky to draw. And, this is another side view, a little bit of her other eyelash, so it's not exactly, and a little bit of an angry view. So this is about all I could really get from that movie. There's another one called View from the Top, which is Gwyneth Paltrow. I IMDb'd it, and the cast looks pretty awesome, to be honest. So I'm actually looking forward to maybe watching most of it. In this one, I just scrubbed through it and just captured the images or the scenes that she was in because, I'm not going to actually sit through that movie, unfortunately. I need to get at least another collage similar to this from the other movie, which is, I think, 3 or 5 years more recent. Hopefully the styles have changed and the hair is updated and it doesn't look so grainy because it is an older movie. And then I'm going to still need to do the same thing with, at the very least, Anne Hathaway and Christopher Mintz-Plasse. And I'm still set on those two actors playing major roles in this comic. So anyway, so that's an update on how everything's going. I look forward to blocking out the second floor and adding a little bit more of these details. And I guess I'm going to do the outside street facing exterior wall. I guess I don't really see a way around that. So yeah, that's it for now, guys. Thank you for checking this out. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you find these videos helpful and you like the content, please consider subscribing. And as always, I look forward to any comments you guys want to leave. It helps me greatly in my direction in tailoring these videos and making sure what I provide you is of value and is helpful or beneficial. So thanks a lot again. I'll catch you next time. Bye.